Hi everyone! Today, we're going to be talking about movies. And this is Blanky.
Hi.
He's going to be talking about movies with me.
I'm sorry.
You may or may not be aware, but the Purge series of movies is coming out with a new one this year. The fourth one. I learned there were 3. There's going to be a 4th one coming up soonish. And I hadn't seen the original one, so I thought, well, if they have a 4th one that's worthy of being in theaters, maybe I should actually check out that series. I want to say I didn't watch it in theaters because I thought it was going to be more of a torture horror genre, and I really dislike the torture horror genres, so I was pleasantly surprised there was nothing torturous about it. It was all about survivals.
Like, some of the people in it could have easily been zombies. Really smart zombies.
That'd be some interesting zombies.
It would be an interesting zombie movie if you substituted some of them out as zombies.
Right, a zombie purge.
The zombies fought for their survival?
Yeah?
I think we just wrote a new horror movie.
Oh god. I could...
I don't know. I didn't see it in theaters because I thought it was just going to be stupid. That's why I didn't. I saw the trailers, I was like, that looks like a terrible premise and I'm not going to watch it.
I didn't think it was a terrible premise. Honestly, I felt it was disturbing, and I did have a hard time watching the first one because honestly, I could see our country going that way.
That's the sad part.
So the premise of this first movie is from the perspective of a upper-class family who's done really well with security systems so that their neighbors and everybody in the world who can afford one can survive. And it touches briefly about social aspects between safety of a purge and not safety in the purge.
And also they kind of touched on the keeping up with the Joneses feeling.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of the keeping up with the Joneses. Thought it was predictable, but there were enough twists and turns in it that it was still very enjoyable.
You weren't sure who was going to die.
You were not sure who was going to die. There were many times we were actually wrong on who was going to die, not necessarily how. I felt that this one had a really good cast. You have the Cersei from Game of Thrones, and it was nice to see her in not a bitch role.
The Cersei.
The Cersei.
She's not the Cersei.
She deserves the title, the Cersei, because she's
She
phenomenal and she's so messed up. She's a brilliant character.
She is the queen of many words that I cannot say on YouTube because you don't want that on YouTube. Mm-hmm. She's not the Cersei. She is the Cersei. She's just bitch. The Cersei. The queen bitch of all bitches.
I actually felt that this guy, Ryan Wakefield, did a really good job.
Right.
The writing for his character was so twisted and psychotic. It really creeped me out. I don't feel like there was a whole lot of gore in this, but a lot of blood.
There was a lot of blood. There was...
I would say gore factor was actually rather minimal from what I anticipated from the original previews.
Most of the gore was re-shown through a TV because throughout the movie there's those live feeds.
Yeah. Oh, I really liked that part. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
I really liked...
I was reminding you of something.
Because I forgot, and I really liked that. The beginning and the end of this one have like live news feeds of brutal acts of violence.
Yeah.
That really brought in the whole alternative universe. What was your favorite death in this movie?
Polite stranger. Getting blown away by a little short skirt girl.
Mm-hmm.
Her name was Zoe in the movie.
I would actually have to say I liked the death where he killed his friend right next to him and went, "That was my friend that I just shot. Imagine what I'm gonna do to you."
That was a good one. I'd have to say the most satisfying part of the movie was very close to the end. And it wasn't a death. It's where she bashes the other woman in the face and says, "Can we just stop killing and smash?" So, how many zombievers for you? 4?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna give it 3.5.
That's still pretty close to what I give it. I really liked it.
It was
I
good.
almost want to give it a 5.
Almost.
No.
Almost.
No, if it had the writing of some of the other horror movies out there, plus the pace of it, sure. But the writing was so predictable.
That's why I didn't get a 5.
I know.
But I almost want to give it a 5.
No, but it's still not worth a 5.
So stay tuned when we get ready to talk about Purge Anarchy, the second installment in this former trilogy, soon to be now a series since there's a 4th movie coming out. And if you want to hear my thoughts and maybe Blanky's thoughts on another horror movie or other movie, comment below. We'd be happy to watch it. From my dark heart to yours.
And my black heart to yours?
I'll accept that.
Okay.
Have a wonderful day, and please don't die before my next video, especially if our government decides to enact the Purge.